In a broad world of tarot, where we constantly seek guidance to our questions pertaining to broken hearts, the acquisition of more money, improved health, and the common fare, the readings contained within our universe are meant to inform us of the dangers lurking around random corners and to provide direction on how best to avoid them. This information is timeless, so whether it gives us insight into our present, direction towards our future, or clears away the shroud of confusion surrounding our past, let us now delve deep into the mysterious realms of Phantom Justice Tarot. Hello, and welcome back to another installment of Phantom Justice Tarot. I am your host, The Phantom, and I pray that you all are doing well, staying safe, taking care of yourselves, and just taking care of each other. So, please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. Please take what resonates and leave what does not. So, let's go ahead and get into this reading. Ooh. I'm like, what is this? All right. So we get the Fool, and we get the Seven of Pentacles. All right. So taking some kind of investment or waiting on something. Maybe somebody took a chance on something, a chance on doing something, and they were just waiting to see the payoff for it. Someone could have taken money, as well too. So it's like taking money for a job, or maybe someone paying someone for a job. Okay, someone paid someone for a job. That's kind of what I'm getting right here. And they were just kind of waiting around, or maybe just observing to get what they paid for it. Okay. Here we go with the Four of Cups, and it comes out in the reverse. Okay, so did someone get impatient? Someone got impatient and they couldn't wait, or they kind of took it upon themselves. So it's kind of like someone wanting another person to do something, or trusting another person to do something, hiring another person to do a job, but they, at some point, they kind of took it upon themselves to do it because they couldn't wait, or they didn't want to wait any longer. What is this? The Three of Wands in the reverse. Yeah. So maybe they had already paid something, or maybe they had already invested in something, but nothing was paying off, because the Three of Wands in the upright, this is about um pretty much our us receiving what it is that we put out there. Well, I mean, that's karma right there. So let's get back into the story. But it's pretty much just waiting for the results. It's waiting for our ships to come in, so to speak, after we put in the work, after we made the choice, after we made a decision. Now it's just being able to see the fruits of our labors. So either someone was impatient, they couldn't wait any longer, they didn't want to wait, they needed to see for themselves, or they felt as if they just needed to do something for themselves. But I don't think that shit worked with the Six of Wands coming out in the reverse. Six of Wands in the upright, that's about victory, success. But now it's kind of like somebody wanting to save face. Maybe even feeling embarrassed in public, or maybe facing some kind of public embarrassment. Because they told a lot of people, they bragged about it. Somebody could have been bragging, somebody could have been boasting about a job they paid somebody for, a job they had been hired for or something, but they didn't get the results. Mm. They talked about it too much. They exposed themselves too much. Overplaying their hand in some way. Perhaps they could have been expecting some kind of payoff as well too. Like I said, somebody was expecting a return on their investment. They didn't get that, or they didn't see any results coming, so they jumped the gun. They took matters into their own hands. But I feel as if it turned out a bit worse than what they originally planned. Here we go with this Queen of Swords that comes out in the verse. Somebody is pissed. Somebody is mad. Could be a woman. It could be a man. But, I mean, hell. I just said that because it was a queen on that card. So don't let the gender on the card confuse you. But somebody is mad. Somebody is pissed. The Page of Swords in the reverse. Somebody could be pissed at a child, at their child. Pissed at how childish someone was. Because someone thought they were smart. Someone thought they were clever. Someone thought they could outsmart the other, outsmart the opponent or so. But they are the ones who got outsmarted. And this person is possibly saying you could learn a lot from this other person. That's crazy. So say somebody did hire somebody to do something to another person, to take someone out, to hurt another person, to slow someone down, to sabotage someone. They couldn't wait for the results, or they saw that the results were not going in their favor. They took it upon themselves to do something, but then they fell on their own sword, and now they're pissed about it, and now they have other people looking at them like, damn, you let this person who you were trying to get, or you let this person who you were trying to sabotage or hurt or do something to, now you're the one who's fucked up. You could learn a lot from this person. And that's making them even more steamed, or that made them even angrier. That's fucking crazy. But, I mean, anyway, let's keep going. The Page of Wands. Like I said, back to the drawing board. Needing to be... whatever old tricks, old tactics, old habits, old patterns, they were all worn out, played out, tired, delayed, not working anymore. This old dog should have learned some new tricks, okay? Old dog, same tricks. That might be the same, that might be the title of this reading. But, you know, somebody was just relying on their old ways, or their old ways of doing things. But that didn't pay off. And hell, if they did pay somebody, or if somebody was giving some money or giving some kind of property or anything of that nature, they still kind of won, I will say, for now, in a way. And I say that because they got their money, they got whatever it was that they wanted to get, but this other person, because they're the ones who decided to take matters into their own hands, and they're the ones who wind up losing, then it doesn't necessarily affect this other person. Now, however, unless there was some kind of illegal activities or some things going on, this person could still be implicated unless they have somehow found a way to tie this other person's hands. You know what I mean? So it's not as if this person who can go back and say, oh, this person was trying to do this and this person tried to do that, without implicating themselves, because they were the ones who was the mastermind, or they were the ones who initiated this fuck shit. So it's gonna all come back around to them. So it's like somebody's in between a rock and a hard place right now. They're in between a rock and a hard place because their investment did not pay off. The person or the people or whoever or whatever it was that they were trying to rid themselves of or get out of here, they're still around. This person has lost their money. They've lost their property because they paid someone to do this, but then they turned around and tried to do something else, and now they're screwed. So it's not as if they can go back and maybe tell people or say something to another person without looking guilty. What a dumbass. Or what a couple of dumbasses, several dumbasses if it involves more than one person. And it does involve more than one person with this Three of Pentacles because they were working together. This could have been a group effort. This was a group effort. These were people who collaborated together. At least 2 people, but possibly 4. They possibly all put their money together too. They pooled their money together. So it could have been, well, I did say 4. It could have been 3 people who pooled their money together or combined their resources, and they were going to enlist another person to do something. This person was supposed to get the job done. For whatever reason, this person did not, or something happened. I don't know. We might get into that, but right now, let's focus on this. They didn't do the job. This person became impatient, or at least one of these people in this group effort. They became impatient. They jumped the gun. They started doing things on their own. And that's what kind of threw this group into a tailspin because they're no longer working together. They're no longer on the same accord. They're no longer on the same page. All because you got one person who wanted to have everything. One person who wanted to have everything, but now they've lost everything. The irony of it all. Whatever. It didn't want to go in, so we're going to keep it. I'll keep them. So we have the High Priestess in the reverse. We have Death in the reverse. And we have the Four of Swords in the reverse. So we have a Pisces energy, Scorpio as well too. Does not have to be those signs, but just calling out a few of them. Somebody didn't trust their intuition. They weren't listening to their higher guidance. As I said, they were restless. They felt as if they needed to be the ones, and possibly this person wanted to get the glory as well too. So they wanted to be the ones to actively do this. And maybe wanted to gain the respect of their group or these people that they were working with. Death, okay? I said if someone was hired to take another person out or to hurt or harm or do something or to change someone's circumstances in any type of way, that was prevented. Someone was possibly on guard, or you had another person over here, and this is possibly how this person was able to escape this. Because this Fool energy, it's going into the unknown. We may not understand, we may not know and realize why we're doing certain things or why we're feeling guided to do certain things, but we just trust our intuition enough to know to remove us and get us to safety. So possibly someone escaping danger, not really realizing that they were in danger, but just kind of making moves on their own because they were trusting their intuition, which helped them to avoid a disaster, or which helped them to avoid death or some kind of upheaval or change in their life. They were on guard, but just maybe didn't know what they were on guard for or about. But someone here, I feel, was set up for some kind of death, some kind of ritual, some kind of sacrifice in some way. The Queen of Wands energy comes out in the reverse, and this like some girl. This gonna sound like such a fucking fairy tale, but I'm like, you possibly had somebody who was doing spell work, evil, like dark rituals. Like I said, it was a group of people working together. Could be a woman, could be a man, but somebody who's just in a very dark energy. Somebody who possibly practiced dark arts. Hell, dark web, dark arts, all that stuff. And let me say something. And not only because I'm dark and I'm a black male, but we all need darkness. We come from darkness, okay? This whole universe began in darkness. And from darkness, that's where light comes. So the darkness is not evil. Darkness does not mean bad, evil, all these lower vibrational things. No. Darkness just is a chance for light to be shown on things. It's where things are taking place, where things are being transformed. But as we also know, what's done in the dark comes to the light. People can take anything and they can turn it into something that is negative. They can turn it into something that is not meant for positivity, that is not meant for good. And that is what these people were doing. If these were people who were very skilled in the arts of magic, because we do magic every single damn day when we open our mouths and when we speak. That's magic, okay? People who speak certain things over another individual, that's witchcraft. That's magic right there. Especially if people are speaking negativity onto another, wishing ill will onto another. You don't have to light a fucking candle. You don't have to stand out in the dark or at nighttime with your clothes off, dancing around a fire, chanting somebody's name. No. I mean, that's all entertainment and everything when we watch those movies and watch TV shows and things of that nature. But you can have someone who is just sitting, wishing ill will and negativity on another person from afar. That's spell work. Okay? Our words, our thoughts, our actions, they can manifest. So I feel as if this is what the intention was for someone. Someone was actually trying to manifest death or wishing death upon another or other people. But these people were low vibrational. I mean, their energy was just nasty. We all have darkness within us, but when we're able to transmute that darkness, when we're able to transmute those energies into something positive, now we're able to cohesively have a balance of both light and dark energy. We can't have one without the other. These people were completely in the dark because they were completely clueless. But they thought they had the upper hand because maybe they were older, maybe they've been studying this more, or possibly because they just felt as if they could do so. They had a right to do this. The Knight of Swords in the reverse. With the Three of Cups in the reverse. Celebrating too soon. They thought they had this in the bag, but one of their people moved too quickly and they made a very hasty move. But that's what I just said right here. They couldn't wait for the job to be done, thank God. Fortunately, for whoever they were targeting or whoever or whatever people they had in mind, because of their own arrogance, because of their own impatience, at least one of them. And this could have been someone who was very immature. And even if they were older, it doesn't matter. They were immature when it comes to their mental capacity. But again, people who thought they were smarter than another person. The Four of Pentacles, they were greedy as well too. They wanted all the glory. Did I say that? I think I did say this. Someone wanted all the glory to themselves. You see the way on this Four of Pentacles, this man, he's achieved all these pentacles. He's holding one on in his hands. He's holding one in his arms. He has one on his head, and he is stepping on one. He does not want to let that go. He's acquired all those things. He wants to keep all of this to himself. Someone wanted all this glory to themselves. And that's the truth with the Ace of Swords. Truth and clarity. Truth and clarity all day long. The truth coming to light. Things being exposed. Staying focused. Someone wanted to keep their foot on someone's neck. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. And I was just about to say, y'all saw that card, it fell into my lap. And I was just about to say this. The Queen of Swords. I can't remember. I think this did come out earlier. If it was this one or the other reading. But I was just thinking of this Queen of Swords. When I say somebody wanted to keep their foot on somebody's neck. But now that the tables have turned, somebody else is standing on business. And what I mean by business, that Ace of Swords, the truth. When I saw that Ace of Swords and when I said truth and clarity, and now somebody is focused, this is the one I was thinking of right here, this Queen of Swords energy. So now we're gonna end this reading right here. The Queen of Swords, as I said, standing on business, taking their emotions out of it, speaking up for themselves, speaking up on the truth of everything. The Sun card, exposed. What's done in the dark will always come to the light. Somebody is standing on business. So the same people, these people or this person who thought that they were stepping on another or thought that they could overstep their boundaries with another person. Now, as I said, something has shifted within this energy. And you had one person who started out over here, as I said, maybe they removed themselves from a situation or they got themselves out of some situation because they trusted their intuition. Now that they have gone through this and now that they have been able to see everything and the truth is hitting them right there in their face, now they're not playing any games with somebody and now they're taking their emotions out of it. These people could be related. These people could be family. These people could be friends. They could work together. I don't know what, but whoever this target is or was, now it's like all gloves are off because they see and they know exactly what was going on behind the scenes. Anyway, truth coming out. Could be Leo involved as well too. Doesn't have to be. That Sun card does represent Leo. But somebody should have walked away from that shit. Somebody should have left it alone. But they couldn't leave well enough alone. But we all know how that goes. Anyway, that's the way the cookie crumbles. Good night. I will talk to you later, or good day. Thank you all for joining me for another installment of Phantom Justice Tarot. Please take care of yourselves. Take care of one another as well too. And just stay safe out there. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And I will talk to you all later. God bless you. Stay safe. And bye-bye.